channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for you, Sagittarius. So please keep in mind that they won't resonate with all Sagittarius out there, or if any. So please take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Not everything on my channel is for everyone, so please respect that and use your discernment. And okay, I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading, Sagittarius. I'm not pulling cards for personal readings on my live readings. If you're interested in previous readings, you'll find them under the live tab. Okay, and also, if you'd like a private reading from me, that information is in the description box as well. Thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, comments. Positive support is greatly appreciated. Okay, we have the 11th house, your circle of friends, Sagittarius, freedom, associations, cost, beliefs. You're being asked to be direct with a circle of friends or about a circle of friends here or associations. You're gaining some kind of freedom and you're gaining respect from that. There could be something strange going on here because I had a strange occurrence happen when I was trying to start your reading. Okay. There could be some kind of fluctuations. All these whatever fluctuations are occurring with Gemini, being direct is going to clear them up with your communications, okay? With or who you're talking to, with your association, circle of friends, and 11th house. That's also Aquarius. You have Libra, who or what is around you, coming out again, surrounded by. All right. There's fluctuations in who or what you're surrounded by as well. Something about transference. What's happening here for Sagittarius? Again, thank you so much for your likes and support of my channel and helping my channel grow. Okay. Here, the fluctuations in communication again with Gemini. Okay, so you being direct is going to clear up these things. There's an illusion here with the moon. There's some kind of acceptance, realization, or actualization with the moon. It's showing you something. There could be fear, North Node, but it's a benefit. Whatever's showing you with the moon or this illusion with these associations are a benefit. There is success and there will be. The details are, there is success from the details, or whatever details you are receiving is a benefit to you to overcome the illusion or the fear here of something. I'm not sure what. I'm sure it's different for everyone. Sagittarius, what's happening with this moon energy for you? All right, there's a philosophy or a law involved you're being asked to accept, or someone around you is going to need to accept a philosophy or law that you hold or you carry. They could be in fear of a philosophy or a law. It could be something really big having to do with feelings. So it stirs something up emotionally there in a big way with the 9th house and the moon. This is also a spiritual, very spiritual with the 9th house. It's also closing out cycles. So you can end them, okay? We have the 11th house, now we have the 12th house. Something about keeping your involvement hidden, or these laws, details, or philosophies are hidden, or whatever you're receiving, it is for you. So like hidden knowledge here with laws and hidden or philanthropy, big ideas. It could be this again with the communication, communicating big ideas, Sagittarius, in a big way with the 9th house. There's an unexpected change or a shift occurring with the law or philosophy also. There's details coming out. This has to go. It has to go. Well, this has to go. Something might have to go. I don't know. That's not, anyway, that's not what came out. The 10th house. Maybe it's your career that has to go. I don't know, some kind of law or philosophy might have to go, because it might be blocking you in a big way here because of the moon. You've got your career, where you're going, and where you're destined to go. So you do have that benefit card, or the success, or the North Node card that came out about this. The philosophies and the laws are backing up where you're going. If there's some kind of an acceptance here, you're accepting your path. You're accepting what you allow or what you don't allow with this, because you're gaining freedom. The 11th house showed freedom with decision. So it's all about a decision of Libra, or you're being asked to make a fair decision for yourself, because this is the scales being balanced because of your decision. Okay, we got some kind of cooperation, defend. You may not want to cooperate because you've already, once you accept something, there's no need to defend it, right? Because it's already been accepted. So somebody might want you to defend something. So you got to make a decision where you're going, and you could be looking into the laws, and it could be spiritual laws or actual laws. Those are dramatic in a big way. Again, much dramatics here about where you're going, Sagittarius. The 5th house, not Leo. Fun, romance, art. Where you're going with your career is fun, romance, and art. It's very dramatic, possibly, if somebody, your circles of friends might be seeing something dramatic change or shift. Your perceptions or your actualizations shifted. The way you have fun, accepting. Okay, you could be also looking into all details about this art, or what you, your craft, or what you do, whether it be any kind of art. There's just too many different kinds of art. You know, it could be beading. I see beading. There's dice here. Could have taken a gamble. Again, with the fairness, getting it out to the world. Okay, you could be getting your art or your music or your career out to the world because you are in a fair, balanced state, or that is part of your destiny and where you're going. Opposition, being asked to be direct with any opposition or any results from any power that you didn't ask for. That's interesting, because you didn't ask for unsolicited things. Okay, about where you're going and how you're doing it. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to get one more here. This is Cancer. This is the past, of course. Okay, so the past comes in now. Now you're having fun and romance and dramatics here. The past is being dramatic about what you're doing, where you're going, and where you're headed. There's an attitude here about this philosophy or law and acceptance. I don't know. Maybe you accepted something that was surprising. Okay, you're being asked to use your intuition to protect your destiny, defend your destiny. Intuition to protect your destiny. It's all over it. All right, there's a lot of communication still about this. All right, so you've got communication with Mercury, analyzing, actualizing, and then communicating. But it's like who you communicate to. So it's where the communication is going. Keep your involvement hidden. Okay, there's some kind of secret communication taking place as well around you or about where you're going and your destiny. You got your ships coming in here, or you're looking forward to something with the 3 of Wands. What's going on here for Sagittarius? Excuse me. For Sagittarius, I was going to do your reading yesterday after I did whatever I did yesterday, and I took a nap, so I didn't. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so accept what was going against the flow. You don't control that. So it's like it's out of your hands with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, World in reverse, Three of Cups. Kind of out of your hands. It's not yours. Three of Cups and the World in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. If the Wheel of Fortune was upright, I would say this was going in a very nice direction with the flow, but it looks like it's gone against the flow and out into the world that way in a big way. So something went against the flow with the moon because fear was involved and created some kind of illusion with this movement of the Wheel of Fortune that was not destined. I've got your destiny, okay? And Wheel of Fortune in reverse is not in the direction of a destiny, okay? Well, all right. Truth. Ace of Swords. And I'm taking these three because of the way they come out with an injustice. My goodness, okay. Somebody wants you to accept with the moon, accept there an injustice with the justice in reverse. And I was just talking about that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Decisions were made, juggling, and a poor choice was made about a law or philosophy. Okay, so this was an injustice, and justice. Dropping the someone wants to drop the truth maybe on the situation. Or you do, Sagittarius. Okay, these decisions with the ninth house, it was in a big way. Was a lot of eyes here, the World in reverse. There's a lot of eyes on these decisions because it had to do with all there is, everything. It had to do with everything, a big way. And this choice was a poor choice. It was either a poor choice about what you chose with your career or your destiny, or somebody made a poor choice to block something where you're going by creating a justice in reverse, an injustice, because you were having some kind of fun. This injustice was dramatic, and it is a result of the past. So it could, whatever you're tied to or how you are entwined or quantumly entangled with this situation, you have to kind of take a step back here with the Four of Swords. What is this happening here? Right on that injustice, the Knight of Wands. It's coming back to these choices. So this Knight of Wands and the injustice wants to keep influencing decisions and choices. And it's not even stable energy. It's in and out. This is also dramatics, Knight of Wands, messages of what someone's doing, or how they're having fun. That's Page of Swords, a lot of talk or gossip, or it could be rumors here, created from an injustice, which affects someone's decisions. There's an intuition to protect, analyze the movement. Okay, it's like it's not that deep or something. Oh boy. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo energy, no longer being able to put the work in because you're using your intuition. Somebody was possibly with the Eight of Pentacles upright trying to work hard to influence the past or change, influence a decision to align with more of a I don't know what to call it besides injustice. It had to do with a spiritual contract. There's a history of this, working hard with an institution or a group. It's unconventional, but they can no longer put the work in. It's a result of the history. It's being seen. it's like coming out or being seen or being communicated what the work was put in for or what it was about. We got Taurus here and Virgo and Cancer. Intuition to protect what you're working on. Okay, because you have a history of maybe communicate what you're working on, and it then sparks something. Yeah, Knight of Cups wants to come in, but it's probably the past here. It's like this injustice wants to keep occurring. It feels like if it keeps occurring, then it won't get noticed or something. Let's see. Sagittarius. Paths are closed now, locked out, do not enter. Somebody wants you to accept something, but it's up to you to accept or defend your truth. You're responsible for what you communicate here, or whom or what you communicate and why. So you're also there in charge of what you close access to with paths are closed. You closed out these paths, and these were about that circle of friends and associations that came out in the beginning. Oh, I had the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th house all come out for you. So 9, 10, 11, 12. There's something about being hungry here in a formative stage, energy being hungry with the philosophies and the laws and this moon and the fear. Run down, tired. Let's see. Ace of Swords, moon. Being asked to walk before you run, or somebody ran before they walked. You have a fresh outlook and baby steps taking place. So this is, I also have with the trust of a child over here. So there's something about innocence, a fresh outlook, learning something from the ground up, access levels, walking away. Okay. It doesn't even say walking away. This says walk before you run. And this says making a final effort. Falling away, withering. Wow. It's like the opposite. Falling away and withering, and then baby steps. Falling away. This is also fall, the time of fall, the season of fall. You're right on time. Being asked to do something now, you're right on time. Something is making a final effort, but you're going to say no, possibly. What is this? Resistant to change. Because it's resistant to change. No, it's resistant to change. There's upsetting news or an accident, a flaw. There's a flaw in the law. There's a flaw in the law, because I was about ready to say philosophies and laws, but I said flaw. There's a flaw in somebody's decision which created an injustice. Maybe they didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. There's an accident here, possibly, in a big way. On frills. Somebody's on some frills. So you're being asked to wait for more because you're playing to see it won't work. You plainly see it won't work. It's about your destiny. So accident, injustice, interrupting destiny where you're going. This is a mode of transportation here in reverse. With a motorcycle, resurrecting old ideas. All these old things are pasts of old ideas, belief systems, laws, old laws, I don't know, old traditions with the Hierophant or spiritual, contractual things. Okay, we got gone away. Losing. Part of yourself, missing pieces gone away. So you could have also distanced yourself from a career that is, or a work involvement, if this does involve work, whatever was resistant to change, or whatever within you was resistant to change about where you're going. A path is being cleared and something's gone away. Accident gone away. Your destiny, somebody wanted a destiny gone away. Or their destiny now is gone away because it didn't align with what you're doing. You have a good investment with the making art and fun and romance and dramatics. Okay, another transportational thing here with the bike. We got getting paid, saving up, dramatic, somebody making a final effort. As you invest well, get paid and save up. Investing in yourself with the 5th house. There's another energy, making a final effort before falling away. And that's that Knight of Wands. Leo energy. Resurrect old ideas, but it's not stable. So therefore, you're going to give them the cold shoulder, possibly here with frozen cold shoulder, put on ice for a while. So you could be turning this energy down. And you're not up for the fun and the romance that, or the art or the dramatics, because it does create an injustice, or it did. Not ready to get started. Plans aren't fully formed. Well, these old ideas were never formed in the past. And they're not going to be formally formed in the future because it's over here coming up on results of the past. Somebody has an attitude about the past to resurrect the old idea, but you're being shown the way. Okay, what is happening with this? I'm in a divorce here, and then, and now something's out of sync, or unhappy about it. The results of the past, can't put the hard work in anymore. Not compatible with you. So there's something, somebody thinks that's strange that they're not compatible with you. Sadness here with the frown, because upright, it's a smiley face, and of course. So it's like misery loves company, possibly with a group, or this Hierophant in reverse, these spiritual laws and ideas that don't promote good things, should I say. You are right on time. There's an energy that wanted you to either feel out of sync, or how you felt out of sync. You're being asked to look at why you felt out of sync of these contracts, or why someone else is now feeling out of sync because you closed the path, or closed the door, cut it short. You'd be cutting it short. Something's fragmenting and cracking under pressure. And that's why they're feeling out of sync. The result of the history of this hard work that was put in to confuse was now coming about as results, which is always going to eventually happen. Okay. If you live long enough. All right. Queen of Cups in reverse, water sign energy. So there was something that was not compassionate, or didn't have the emotional maturity to accept or defend something, or to help someone, or it was about keeping someone on those little baby steps, and not ever allowing for it to get to big steps. Oh, what is this? Strength. That strength and courage here to break away from this walk before you could run here. Chariot in reverse. A vehicle. It's like you trying to move to calmer waters, Sagittarius, with the Six of Swords. These are moving to calmer waters, in calm waters. So you're already, it's like these are calm waters these guys are in here with their boat there. And now Cancer's here twice. Cancer it's stuck. The movement got stuck for some reason. Let's see. Ace of Swords, Moon, truth over the illusions of fear. And here, look at that Devil card. Okay, let's see. We have 3 cards that came out here. Isn't that interesting? Oh, look at them. Oh, and there's all right. It was the Temperance, your card, hiding behind this High Priestess. I didn't see it at first. Okay. This is unhealed, untempered, overly indulging, and undisciplined energy. And it's walk before you can run. So I said something about baby steps. And, it does come a time when you don't need the what is it? The crutch of the situation. This is not having the emotion that I want to say that Queen of Cups came out in reverse. So this also has to do with lacking maturity, lacking maturity or immature. It was hungry. I think it was hungry for attention. Hungry for attention. You're being asked to, with the Pisces energy, or being asked to balance your own intuition within this dark and this light. With the moon here, it's like a little more dark than light, but it's the information and the details is coming to you about something untempered that has to do with I need to move these over, with a family or a home or a foundation or a contract or a happy marriage, or there was an injustice about where you're going or your career, or the stability behind it. Something's gone away. Somebody might have left, but it was, somebody thought somebody leaving was an injustice, but it actually created more stability because this foundation is stable. And the High Priestess is aware of that. And this is like the intuitive abilities to see what's coming up. So foresight, could have some foresight. Okay, there's some kind of devil energy coming in with resurrecting old ideas or giving the cold shoulder, Capricorn. This is toxic with resurrecting old ideas or old attachments. You're being made aware of what they are, and you're giving the devil the cold shoulder. Okay, and you could be doing it dramatically. And the Sun, wow, yeah. So I said misery likes company right here and here. The Sun, happiness, fulfillment, great ideas that lead to a clear path. Okay, I've got the Emperor and the Empress right here in between a 6 of Pentacles. So there's a masculine, divine feminine energy with an equal give and take or receiving of energy, and working through issues that cloud one's mind, or how you can actually free yourself, and you don't need an outside source to do so. The Sun is right here. The Sun is the source. The Sun is the source of the cloudy thoughts. So any that the devil might bring. So it's also light being shown on the devil energy of these dramatics that were created to disrupt, or it's strange or whatever. It created some kind of fear. Projections. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so water sign energy, Cancer over here, unhappy, feeling out of sync, is not emotionally mature to be compatible, giving somebody the cold shoulder. They don't know why or understand why, possibly because they had a plan that you weren't agreeing with here. We have the 3 of Wands with your ships coming in. I think is the first card is in the first deck. This is the deck I'm clarifying with. So it's like you have your ships coming in with the Three of Wands, and these plans or decisions. This Two of Pentacles, two is relevant. Oh my God! And the Two of Pentacles. I just said Two of Pentacles, and it's right behind it. And now the two. I was talking about this Two of Pentacles. The change, the accident, the resistance to change, not able to accept or defend. They don't know. Okay, not even knowing. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, something, a plan about love or plan about somebody offering love, but it's a bad decision. It was a bad choice. It was somebody else's idea. Something like that. Queen of Cups in reverse. What is this? One more on this. For Sagittarius. Hey, another two. Choices, decisions. Now they're at the crossroads, or the crossroads are here. Oh, I keep dropping shit. On the two. Unhappy, making unhappy choices now. Oh, and you are the sun. Well, all that's coming to light, or it's clarity, or it's happiness. Again, with the same cards. Emotionally and attached to the thoughts, that quantum entanglement. What somebody thinks, or projections, or trying to connect with the page. They're getting news. Page of, wow, jumpy. I don't know. Take it as you will. Page of Wands was in reverse and it flipped over upright. Somebody's getting some kind of good news and another is getting some kind of undesirable news. Or it's the same news and it's going to be taken in different ways, just depending on who you are. About the Three of Wands I just talked about your ships coming in. Somebody thought something else, and oh, Hermit. No, the lamp was lit. Somebody went within, or they're being asked to, or this is about a Virgo. It's a blockage. Yeah, that Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. Virgo. Okay, a group effort, spiritual group effort, while you are a lamp upon yourself here. The past has some kind of rose-colored glasses on about these spiritual contracts. They're not conventional or unconventional. They're just all confusing. I'm going to go back to this Temperance in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Tower in reverse. Okay. This energy is not being seen for as expected. Six of Wands upright is recognition, celebration, and being seen and recognized and celebrated. This is the opposite. Or you overcome the need for attention, or somebody wanted some kind of attention that they didn't, or they got attention, but it wasn't what they expected. Tower in reverse. This is the Aries energy. This is the foundation that crumbled. Somebody else's foundation crumbled because yours was stable. So in making decisions to affect something else, not focusing on their own cracks in the foundation, because I have, or not resurrecting some kind of recognition, made a tower, hangman. There's a tower, high priestess, hangman, all with a Four of Wands. 1, we've got, possible twin flame connection having to do with destiny here, with the Four of Wands and destiny. Capricorn here, a lot. And Capricorn again. This is about money and greed. The foundation was crumbling because it didn't, again, hold the stability. Now somebody's in the Nine of Wands. This is I almost said ruined. Wounded warrior. Doing something over and over again, but you got out of it. You now like built yourself a wall around. So not only did you build a solid foundation out of this using your intuition or the healing method that you were given, you have a win at all cost. So of course it was very taxing, or the wounded warrior, and this is like a wound, a moon with the devil here, resurrecting the devil with all these fives, competition, win at all costs. Let's see what happens. Well, you're giving the devil the cold shoulder, and he's upright, so he knows it, or she, whatever. Somebody wanted the trust of a child, but it was a competition about a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Swords. Here's the Ace of Swords over here. Ace of Swords, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So about not who, what the amount of what someone would have and the backing, and how the tradition, maybe you're learning how the tradition got started. 8 of Pentacles in reverse again. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Cards keep clarifying themselves, as they always do with these readings that I do. But I like to point it out because it's telling you that the hard work is no longer being put in, because it's over and over. It was over and over, and now it's no longer. Someone's gonna have to find something else to do. Page of Cups in reverse, because it's not about innocence. Or you're not putting the hard work or expected, which sparked something that was interesting, I'm sure. 7 of Swords, yeah, 7-7. Spark something in the spiritual realm, because you're the star. So there was some kind of something that brought the attention from the sun. All there is, source energy, the attention. So the amount of something, what is that? Amount of what? Attention. 4 of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords sideways, messages, attention. And the Justice is upright. Now it's upright. It's like where you put, who you're paying attention to, and what you're giving to, or what you want to receive. It's like you're not stubborn, you just are picky, maybe. Okay, so you're being picky, all right, about who or what is around you, possibly for your own purposes or reasons, because there's 7 of Cups. It's confusing, or it was confused, or it was strange, or that strange Bruce song I just put up. I just posted on the community, or whatever you want to call, I don't know what you call it, post, where it says post on my channel. And since this is my channel, I will do what I want, to a degree of reason, of course. So justice is occurring. Libra's here, and Libra, somebody didn't want this message to come in because it came out sideways, and it's a message of justice, and you're open to it. Okay, so it's being open to the message, open, not in fear, being ready. Something about being ready to receive love. And also being ready to walk away, and because you're not chasing anything. Okay, Queen of Pentacles doesn't chase Sagittarius. There you are. She presents, she is nurturing her own pentacle in her own cool chair in her own garden here. Okay, she's not interrupting other people's flowers and plants and things. Okay. I don't know what I was about to say. Life-changing epiphany or experience is in reverse. It's getting cloudy. Okay, so this is in reverse. The Temperance energy, they don't understand. Somebody doesn't understand, or didn't get a life-changing epiphany or experience. Don't understand where the clarity that you might be receiving is coming from the High Priestess, your intuition, being connected without worry. So as long as you're in worry, it's hard to receive the message. The life-changing event, this is a blockage about a life-changing event. You're being asked, or epiphany. Let me shuffle. Tried to get in the habit of that a while ago, and I don't know. I'm still trying. Let yourself feel all of your emotions. Clear quartz. Very clear. You've cleared the negativity. The negativity is being cleared. Passion and purpose with rubellite. Okay? Passion and purpose being discovered here. Your enthusiasm. You have a lot of enthusiasm, and this energy is lacking that, or they're doing something for a purpose that is not aligned. Let's see. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's near and dear to your heart. A project, whether that project be yourself or the fun and romance and art that you're creating out of, so you could be pouring your ideas into creations, knowing that it is helping you transmute and create for yourself and for the world. Wow, love life. Your love life is being aligned here. Love life. Rose quartz, new or renewed love is here for you. It's here for you, and it's full of passion and purpose. Let's see. Messages for Sagittarius. Divine intervention, gold. Okay. There's divine intervention here, and that is a big deal. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So that Ace of Swords in reverse was not a sincere prayer, a sincere request to the universe, God, source, light, higher vibration, higher self. Okay. Socialize and join in. There's a divine intervention with this socialize and join in energy with solar light. All right. You're being asked to make healthy, supportive, new friendships. And that's the second card of new. Love life had new. This has new. Sincerity. New with sincerity. Supportive new friendships, connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. Then we have a spiritual or religious community behind it. So there's a divine intervention taking place with groups and communities. Group, community. Communities, groups within community. Things are happening in a big way with divine intervention. And it's going to come in as news. And it's coming rushing in with the Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. This news rushes in. What else here? And it's part of divine intervention. There's sensitive emotions possibly around this news. You're being asked to be aware that there are times of heightened emotions and sensitivity. The call for extra self-care and gentleness with Laramar. Extra self-care and gentleness. And the sun's coming back in. Okay. Promoting wellness. So overcoming these emotions that affect wellness or your well-being. Recovery of health and well-being is here. Wellness is here. Answered prayer again. Okay. Something's unconventional, and a prayer is being answered, and it's been heard by the sincere one. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave that there. Hope this helped. Thanks.